My dear child, I see the turmoil in your heart, the silent tears you shed when no one is watching, the questions you wrestle with in the darkness of the night, and the weight you carry that seems too heavy to bear. I sense the ache of loneliness creeping into your soul, the longing to be understood, to be seen, to be heard. Right now, at this very moment, I must speak with you. Not tomorrow, not later, now. Because I know how desperately you need a gentle word, a healing touch, and a reminder that hope still exists. Beloved, if you're yearning for God's grace, show your desire by typing "Yes, I need" in the comments. You may feel like the world is spinning too fast around you, that you're standing on shaky ground with no one to hold your hand. But here I am, closer than your next breath, ready to cradle your weary spirit and whisper truth into the very depths of your being. Please, my child, pause whatever you are doing and listen, for these words are meant to mend the fractures you've been carrying alone. 3. I do not speak out of anger or judgment. I speak out of a love that surpasses all understanding. Sometimes, a parent must call out urgently to protect their beloved child from harm. So I am calling out to protect you from the voices of doubt, fear, and despair that threaten to consume your precious heart. My child, if you could see yourself the way I see you, you would marvel at the light and purpose I have placed within you. You are not a random collection of cells drifting through life. You are my treasured creation, woven together with love. The pain you feel and the confusion you face may seem overwhelming, but they do not define the person you are or the destiny I have for you. In the quiet moments when you think no one notices, I see each tear that falls, each sigh that escapes your lips. I know you've been hurt by disappointments, broken promises, and betrayals. I know you've questioned whether anyone truly cares or if I have turned a deaf ear to your prayers. But I assure you, my child, I have never left your side. Even when you felt abandoned, I was there, loving you, supporting you, and guiding you in ways you didn't always perceive. Like a gentle hand on your shoulder, my presence has been your unseen comfort, waiting for the moment you'd finally sense my nearness. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to tap that like button, dear one. I must speak with you right away because I want you to know that healing is available for every wound, every scar, and every hidden pain in your life. Sometimes you try to patch up your heart with temporary fixes, busyness, distractions, or even numbing your feelings altogether. But what your spirit truly needs is the solace only I can give. Let me into the deepest chambers of your heart, the ones you've locked away out of fear and shame. Allow me to restore the joy you once had, the faith you once carried, and the hope you thought was gone forever. I am not here to judge you for your wounds, your weaknesses, or your regrets. I am here to tend to them with compassion, like a loving doctor who desires nothing more than to see you whole. You have questioned your worth many times, wondering if you're good enough, smart enough, or strong enough. My dear child, your value was never meant to be determined by the standards of the world or by the failures of your past. I have crowned you with dignity and purpose from the moment I breathed life into you. No trial, no mistake, no moment of weakness can diminish the worth I have placed on you. When the voices around you say you are not enough, remember this: I made you in love, for love, and I call you by name. Though you may have turned away or lost sight of who you truly are, I remain the same, ever ready to embrace you with arms wide open. Let these words sink deep within you and dispel every lie that has told you otherwise. I see the crossroads in front of you, the choices that seem daunting, the paths that look uncertain, the opportunities that scare you as much as they excite you. Know this: you are not walking alone. I walk every step alongside you, offering guidance and wisdom if only you would seek it. Precious soul, your super thanks helps illuminate the world with God's truth and wisdom. click the super thanks button to stand with us in bringing hope to all. Receive God's abundant grace in return. My desire is not to control you, but to lead you toward the life you were always meant to live, a life marked by genuine love, unshakable peace, and a sense of fulfillment that transcends any earthly measure. Yes, there will be trials, and yes, there will be moments where you feel lost. But if you place your trust in me, you will find clarity in the midst of confusion and calm in the chaos. In this sacred moment, as I speak to your heart, I want to assure you of my unchanging promises. I promise that if you seek me with all your heart, you will find me, and in finding me you will discover the answers you've been searching for. I promise that every hurt you've endured, every tear you've cried, will not go unnoticed or unredeemed. Your life has a purpose, my child, and I am committed to guiding you toward it. Even in the valley of shadows, I will be your light. Even in the fiercest storms, I will be your shelter. Even when you stumble, I will lift you up. There is no place so far that my love cannot reach you, no darkness so thick that my grace cannot break through. Right now, I urge you, turn your heart toward me. Let me in, not as a distant figure, but as the closest companion to your soul. Bring me your doubts, your questions, your anger if you must, but bring them to me. Let's talk them through together. I am not disappointed by your questions. I welcome them as an opportunity to show you more of who I am. You do not have to be perfect or have it all together to come to me. All I ask is that you be willing to listen, to trust, and to open the door of your heart. When you do, you will find a love more profound than you ever knew, a peace that surpasses understanding, and a hope that withstands every trial. Let's brighten someone's day. Share this inspiring message with a friend in need. If these words have stirred something in your heart, do not keep them hidden. There are others who, like you, yearn for a gentle reminder that they are not forgotten, not forsaken. Share this message with someone who might be feeling alone, burdened, or hopeless. Be a beacon of light for others, just as these words are a beacon for you. Together, let us spread love, hope, and faith that can transform even the weariest of souls. My dear child, you are precious beyond measure. I spoke these words to you because I could not stay silent while you wrestle with doubts and burdens you were never meant to carry alone. Take courage in the knowledge that I am with you, I believe in you, and I love you unconditionally. Hear my voice today, embrace the hope I offer, and let your weary soul find rest in my arms. The journey ahead may not always be easy, but you will never walk it alone. You have my promise, my presence, and my unending love, now and forever. Child of mine, if this message spoke to you, light it up with your like. Amen.